Hi everyone, this is Shiki. Welcome to my YouTube channel and blog. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I made this colorful card with some Copic markers and vellums. A couple months ago, I shared this card on my Instagram and got some compliments and also a repost from Sizzix stamp. So I want to remake this card today with a little twist so I can send this to my mother-in-law who's living in Tennessee right now. I'm working with some Yupo paper today, which is specifically designed for alcohol ink. For the first layer, I will just simply scribble on some Copic markers. The Copic markers I chose is RV29, YR16, Y08, YG07, BG13, and B04. But of course, you can choose whatever colors you like. Then I'm using tweezers to hold some cotton balls that soak with rubbing alcohol to help the colors move around, really bloom, and have a mixing effect. So right now the colors are not mixing very well, but I will go back with my Copic markers to drop on some more color to help create a gradient look. It doesn't have to be perfect right now because we will move around the colors a little more with cotton balls soaked with rubbing alcohol. And then we will also add a layer of vellum on top to add a blur effect. You can definitely stop back now, the background is pretty as is. So I went back with cotton ball soaked with rubbing alcohol to dab on the colors to help it move around and achieve that blooming effect that I'm after. To give the flowers a little more sparkle and texture, I decided to do some heat embossing with some iridescent embossing powder from Judkins on the vellum that I'll be working with. And I chose some heavyweight 40-pound vellum to make sure the flowers are sturdy. And with this particular embossing powder, I noticed that if you overheat it, the embossing powder will turn powdery and you will lose the sparkle. So make sure you move on to the next section once the embossing powder melts and become translucent. I did 2 pieces in total, and to create the flowers I'm using Sizzix stamp Hydrangea Petals die set. I made 5 flowers in total, 2 big ones and 3 small ones. For each flower, I just layer up 4 to 5 petals using multi-medium glue, and you want to offset each petals a little bit to give it more volume for each flowers. For the finished card, I trimmed down the alcohol ink piece down to 2¼ by 5½ I also cut down a vellum strip about 1¾ width. For the sentiment, I chose this Missing You Always from Sizzix stamp Big SCRIPTY Greetings. I white heat embossed the sentiment on the vellum strip middle towards left. To make sure the sentiment will be at the right spot, I put on the flowers for a dry fit, then tuck the excess of each end to the back of the strip and use some creative tape to tape the excess to the back so we can hide adhesive. I then taped the whole piece onto a side-folding A2 size note card that I created with some Nina Solar White 110 pounds cardstock. So for the flowers, I put down the big flowers, one on the right bottom corner and one on the left top corner, and then arrange the small flowers around the 2 big flowers to create some nice arrangement. For the card I made before, I used some doodlebug sprinkles for the center of the flowers, but this time I want to customize the color to match the background. So I grabbed the same Copic markers that I used before and color on some white sugar enamel dots from your next stamp. Then put the color enamel dots on each flower. Then our card is all finished. Thank you for watching me today. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. Subscribe my channel for more card making tutorials. You can also head over to my blog for more information. And I have my first holiday card for this year coming up very soon, so stay tuned. And until next time, happy crafting! Bye!